Girl. Hi! Welcome for another video. This entire game is so depressing to watch. And it's even more so depressing because I didn't even get to play a second game. I was like having really bad connectivity issues. Like I wasn't able to even like load the client back up. So I don't know if they, were working on the servers last night or whatever the case was. I I don't. I have no clue. All I know is I suffered the entirety of the game. It's very rare that I want to FF or that I will push the surrender button. It got to a point where I was just like, no, fuck this dude. Like I can't, I can't play this. So we're gonna watch me suffer in silence. That's what this channel is. My journey playing League, the good and the bad. And that's just that. So without further ado, let's get into it. I was already a little sad going into this game because I was missing one of my favorite people and I can't really be around them. Um, so I feel like that also played a big role in how hard I tilted. So the beginning chat logs of this game was actually really funny and kind of brightened up my mood a little bit because I told my team to care for invade and I pinged the tanks because we don't have any tanks. And the misfortune, the MF, she was like, yeah, no, report Vex for griefing. I didn't do anything. Yeah, that that brightened it up a little bit because I thought it was funny. You might not be able to tell that I thought it was funny based on my facial expression down there, but I did. Like I said, I went into this game a little sad already, so the sadness is a very strong emotion for me. It kind of like overtakes everything else sometimes. So you can't tell, but it's the truth. Look, I'm already bad at farming, but my farm this game especially was dog shit. Like so bad. So I don't yeah. Hey, don't mind me just taking a lot of unnecessary damage for a little bit of poke and half of the minions that are crashed into my tower right now. Just bad decisions. I wish I could have ganked top more. I feel like Akali definitely needed it, but there was never an opportunity for me to go top after I shoved my waves in. The opportunity was always bot side. Um, so Udyr kind of took advantage of that, and he kind of popped off. He kind of popped off like a lot, girl. Bitch, and don't even get me started on this Kate bot side because she was just absolutely mauling and bullying the entirety of my bot lane. Like, yo, we are 5 minutes in this game right now. We've been playing for 5 minutes, okay? And three of the enemy team already have almost 400 gold bounties. You're dead ass. You're dead ass right now. Oh, okay. So now that I press tab, I see that I have exaggerated. Two of the enemy team have bounties at 5 minutes in. So in my head, I'm like, okay, you know what? I need to gank bot. I need to go and try to do something bot. I need to shove this wave in as quick as possible and get the fuck down to that lane to see if I can just shut her down, to kind of slow her roll a little bit. And then my logic was, after, if I can get Kate to kind of slow down on her snowball, then maybe I can try and get my Nocturne or maybe my Akali fed. I didn't trust the Miss Fortune or the Lulu at this point in the game. There was just no reason to. And yeah. Also, can I just say how painful it is to watch me farm? Okay, that's it. Here we go. This is the moment of truth. Can I shut down this Kate? She's pushed up. They're not gonna expect this. In my head. In my head, I'm like, they're not expecting this. And then I got down there, and then I wasn't expecting it. And before you ask, yes, bitch, I did not know that I had no mana. Okay? Was not thinking of it. Sorry. Okay, so I know I've gone on rants before about my team not going to objectives to secure them, right? This is not one of those rants. My team came to the objective. This is the why did you start the objective when they are so much more ahead of us? Why did you do it? You knew that they were there. We knew that they were there. And you know that they are stronger than us. So if we take any type of damage or we use our abilities for this drag instead of on the enemy team, what are we looking at, boo? What do you think is gonna happen? Okay, that's the end of the rant. Finn. Is there any way to lose less LP? Like, let's say I was the only one that did good. Does that mean that I get less LP taken away from me? Can that be a thing? Can we do that? I had to resist the urge to all in on the ASOL because I wanted to save every last drop of mana, every ability, every summoner spell for this Kate. I wanted her gone. I wanted her out of the way. Like, bah, bah. That's all I have to say about it. Bah, bah humbug. The next like 5 minutes or so, I'm literally just like farming and warding, and it's not really the most exciting gameplay. So, I mean, this is why I like edit and like clip all of the like team fights or like objective fights or things like that because the reality is like this is League of Legends. A lot like you're farming and you're warding for like 5-10 minutes at a time. Sometimes like action doesn't start happening till like 15 minutes into the game. So, I mean, so I hate doing like full game videos because this is the outcome. Mm. Bitch, would you believe that Lulu DC'd so she could check or so but like Lulu is a girl. So they could check the MF's match history. So they could just come back and they can argue in our chat together. I don't think their team really appreciated me doing what I did to Kate. So I think that's why they all decided to do what they did to me right now in this mid lane. Yes. Was it painful? Yes. Does it hurt? Yes. Physically? Yes. IRL. Mm-hmm. Am I still gonna keep playing? Yeah. Yeah, I am. It was then. I tilted so hard and I was like, let's fucking FF. I was the only person doing good and this game is fucking over. But someone said no. And then we had one no vote. And you know how I feel about FFing. I don't like to FF. I like to at least try and win it, but some games are just not winnable. And someone thought this game was winnable. So I was like, all right, how do we win this? I go into chat and I say, how do we win this? And then they start arguing with each other instead of strategizing and like getting on top of the problem, which is this game. Because the game is supposed to be focused on, not on someone else's match history, not on whether or not you have the synergy to play with someone bot lane. Like, you guys are mad at each other, whoop whoop, whatever. Move on. And that's. Watching that team fight over literally affects my nervous system. Because what? How? And where could it have gone differently? And in all honesty, I don't think there is anything that we could have done different to change the outcome of that team fight. Well, no, we could have. We could have just like, stayed in our lanes and, didn't die to our laners, but, that already happened, so whatever. But like, I don't think in this team fight as we were, there was ever going to be a change. We throw up another FF vote. And for some reason, someone still thinks this game is winnable. Or they're just like completely trolling and just want to hold us hostage for whatever reason. I don't know any reason why. But eventually they just end. And on their way towards their victory, they just kept on getting more and more fed. And we just weren't able to answer it. We had no
Bro.
answer for anyone on their team. So, with that being said, I'm done commentating. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and push that notification bell so you don't miss me and all of my glory. If you made it here, God bless your heart. If you think this is funny, still God bless your heart. If you guys want to stick around for the scoreboard, it's going to be at the end of the video. I'm not going to be talking over it. It's the game speaks enough. Okay? Okay. Um yeah, I love you guys so much, and feel free to flame in the comments, man. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Hello?